Yo, what is up? What is up, people? Let me get this set up here before I get people coming in here real quick. Now, I had to do this vertical because YouTube doesn't allow horizontal live streams when you want to invite a guest on the show. And today on the show, we want to invite Mr. By the Mile. That's who we want to invite today. Let me see if I could get this adjusted how I want it. I think that's good. Let me go ahead and tilt this forward just a bit. I like how I look right there. Okay. All right. So I did the invite. Now, Mr. By the Mile, if you come into the live stream, I think what you got to do is hit this highlight saved channel as unlisted video. No, I don't. I want to list the video, but what I want to do is if you guys can hear me in the chat, go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat if you could hear me in the chat. Now, this is an invite. Welcome to live chat. Do I got to do this all over again for Mr. By the Mile to come in? Don't tell me I fucked up this live stream already. Let me see. Share, add guest. Okay. Add guest. Copy link. Add guest. How do I add Mr. By the Mile in here? Okay, so you could hear me. So what we're doing today is we're covering is Mr. By the Mile pulling a workman's compensation scam. Let me see if I could get the desk in the picture or not. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I should have, dude. I'm always fucking up during the live stream, huh? Let me, damn it, bitch. Okay, so got the Robin. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I could get him to join the live stream. How many people we got? We got 23 people up in here. Live chat. Okay, so what we're doing today is we're asking the question: is Mr. By the Mile committing a workman's compensation scam to collect benefits that he's been boasting about right here on YouTube? And I tried to set up a invite link. I think I did it the wrong way. I think I was supposed to wait for Mr. By the Mile to come into the live stream before I set this thing up. So, I mean, he's welcome to join the chat. Bitch. Let me see. Mr. By the Mile is welcome to join the chat. I'm just trying to get set up here like I always come into these unprepared. I'm from the hood here. I'm trying to work this thing. I know, dude, I got to get set up before I pop these live streams off. Okay, so whatever, that thing fell. It's gonna stay on the ground. What we're doing here today is we're asking the question: is homeboy pulling a workman's comp scam? Sounds like he should have said he fell out of work. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with homeboy. I did an invite. What I did is I'm still new to this live stream stuff. Let me try to pull you closer. So, thank you. What's good, Augustine? What's up, Cameron? Thanks for the super chat. I really appreciate that. So what's good? You want to know what's good today? What we're doing on today's live stream is, I guess I'm going to have to go live again so he could join. When I did this live stream, I did go live with, and I put an invite link in the description of this live. So if Homeboy wants to come in here, if Mr. By the Mile wants to come in here, I'm guessing all he has to do is hit the invite link that's in the description of this live stream. I don't know where I can see it, but matter of fact, let me watch my own live stream as a viewer. Let me see if I could do that. Can I watch my own live stream? Because I want Mr. By the Mile to come in here to work, to sound off on what he has to say. Okay, so yeah, okay, cool. So all Mr. By the Mile has to do is hit the invite link. There's a join Mr. By the Mile. If you're watching, there is an invite link for you to join into this live stream in the description of this live stream, right? We're saying, is Mr. By the Mile lying about a work injury to collect workmen's compensation? And below that, there's a HTTPS link for you to click on so you could come join the live stream, because we're going to cover you whether you come or not. If you want, if this doesn't work out, like I said, if you're asleep, if I caught you after hours, I totally understand. I got off work really late today, and I want you to come in. We want to hear your side of the story, because it looks like you're lying. It looks like Mr. By the Mile is lying about a workman's comp scam. It looks like he is. Now, am I saying that he's lying about, being injured on the job as a truck driver? I don't know, because the truth is he very well can be in a lot of pain. He could be in a excruciating pain for all we know. But that's what we're here to discuss. We're here to ask, is Mr. By the Mile hurt? Is he really, really injured? That's what we're here to discuss. And I would love you to come into the chat. All you got to do is hit the invite link that I set forth right here in the chat. And I'm watching my own live stream right here on the laptop. So you're able to come in, Mr. By the Mile. I did this right? For once, I did something right as far as like this live stream stuff goes. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you guys I'm gonna give you guys the full story. All right, Mr. By the Mile. If I could do this, I got a full battery. Yeah, let me unplug this. Let me put up my brightness. We're doing this hood style right here, right? I don't know how to be a fancy. Why are you worried about someone else? Honest question, because this someone else. It seems like the last few videos he just has my name in his mouth, and that's fine, right? YouTubers can do like hit pieces on me. That's fine. When you become a YouTuber, subscribe. Everybody subscribe. When you become a YouTuber, you put yourself out there for criticism, and people are going to do reaction videos on you. All that. That's totally fine. But what's going on here is this guy, this particular YouTuber, has done several videos about me, more than the average Joe, to where it looks kind of weird or whatever, and it's hard for me not to take notice. And the problem is this YouTuber right here, go subscribe to his channel, Mr. By the Mile, right? He's an ABF truck driver. Well, not right now. Right now, he's just at the house talking about how he is an ABF truck driver. And this is what is going on. He said he injured himself by, as far as what I can see, he's being really vague about it. He's not really coming out and saying how he got injured. He's not saying, oh, this is the incident that happened at work, and this is why I'm off work, and this is why I'm injured, and this is why I'm collecting workman's compensation. He's not coming out and saying what's going on. And this is why we're trying to give him the floor. And the reason why this matters is because I don't know who's watching, but I'm assuming most of you, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have jobs. You guys have 9 to 5s who are watching this live stream and who watch my content and even his content. Most of us have jobs and we get up and go to work every day. And when you look at the money that gets taken out of your paycheck, not just the taxes, but your health insurance, um, there's a premium that you got to pay before, like you could really reap the benefits of your health insurance. And the higher the premium, the higher they're going to take out of your check. Pretty much, the more people that are collecting from the system, whether they need it or not, because there's a lot of just frauds out there that are lying about how they're injured, that they're lying about being hurt. And the more people that are taking money out of that system, the more gets taken out of my paycheck and your paycheck. Workman's compensation fraud is a really big deal. It's a really big deal, dude. And this Mr. By the Mile guy, he has videos kind of boasting about his situation, how he's made over 6 figures and he only worked like 6 months. Oh, that's my sister. Yeah. Um, where he only worked at this job, ABF, this union job. He only worked it for like, I think, what, 2 years or whatever. Like this, I don't know. His past pay stub that he showed, I guess he only worked 6 months until he took off work for workman's compensation, and he collected like $114,000. That's a lot of money that ultimately we're paying for a motherfucker to stay home and collect money, right? So that's what this live stream is all about. And I want to give him the floor. I want to see what he's going to do. I hope he joins this live stream because it's live right now. And we're just going to go through one video of his. Where is it? Um, he has this video where he talked about it. Here we go. Response to blue collar workers, rear ended, workman's comp. So, who Mr. By the Mile is, he's a trucker YouTuber. And pretty much what he said without saying it is he said that he got injured from pulling a fifth wheel pin. A fifth wheel pin is like the lever, right? He said he got injured by pulling the handle on the fifth wheel. So the way a truck works, trucking, is you got the tractor, which is the thing that looks like the truck, and then you got the box where all the freight is being stored. And we need to hook up to that with our tractor and drive it into the highway and into the shippers and the receivers where we can deliver and get our trailers loaded and deliver products and all that. So when you take your tractor and you back into, here's a tractor, here's a trailer, when you back into the trailer, there's a connection, right? The bottom of the tractor meets the top. What? Not the top. The bottom of the tractor meets the bottom of the trailer, and there's a pin at the bottom of the trailer. And what happens is this fifth wheel plate, it wraps around the pin, right? It goes in, and there's like a bar, right, that wraps around that pin that shuts. You know what I mean? And then your locking jaws come out, and there's a pin that goes in. And at the outer side of that pin, there's a handle that you can pull when you want to release, when you want to park the trailer and unhook from the trailer, when you're doing a drop and hook, when you're dropping a loaded trailer and hooking up to an empty or hooking up to another loaded trailer, and you have to pull this lever. And this is how he said he got injured. I'm gonna do the motion that injured this guy for a year. This guy's been off work for a year and he's collected, he said he worked 6 months. And I guess like what, the other 6 months, he's just been at the house. I mean, I don't know how long this guy's been off work, but he made a video. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Truck driver, I am taking 1 year off. Truck driver takes a year off work. Okay. So he made a video talking about how he took a year off work. And this is why. This is why. All of a sudden now supposedly he has lower back problems. But he said that he injured his rotator cuff, his shoulder, and the tendons in the shoulder. by doing this. Watch, by doing this. So, I'll explain this to you. Okay, so this is the handle, right? This is what he said injured him. This is the movement right here. So you come and you crouch down like this. It's not even this much of a bend really, because the truck is higher than this chair, right? And how is it? You go in there and pull it. So he said this is how he got hurt. So you grab the handle of the on the fifth wheel plate, and you want to let go. You want to release it so you can, drop the landing gear legs on the ground, and you want to pull the pin you want to pull the lever right here, the handle. That way, the pin. I mean, what is it? The locking jaw comes up from the pin. It releases from the pin, so you could drive off and go away from the trailer. I'm horrible at explaining this, but this is what Mr. By the Mile said injured him. This right here. This is the movement that threw out his shoulder, okay? This is what threw out his shoulder. Now, here's the thing. The only way that could happen is if you've been doing this job for, I'd say, about like about 5 to 10 years, and the whole time you've been doing it, there's been tension on that handle. Because when you park the trailer, this is what it looks like, right? If you're parked and the tractor is pulled slightly forward, then here's the pin right here. Here's the pin on the trailer, and here's that locking jaw that looks like a bar that goes across that pin. It's pulling on the pin. If there's forward tension from the tractor, that it's pulling the trailer like you do when you drive, right? And that's how you move the trailer with the connection, right? You got to pull your trailer on, especially on wet and icy roads when you're on curves, to keep the trailer from pushing you. You need to pull it so you don't jackknife. And when you park it, right? Here's the trailer pin, and here's the tractor. What's the name for that thing? The locking jaw, the bar, whatever. I do this shit every day, and I forget the name of this shit. It's probably why I failed that pre-trip at Martin, right? But anyways, right? If you don't back up, if you don't set the trailer brakes and release the tractor brakes and reverse off of that trailer pin, and give it a little bit of gap, that way there's no tension, then when you go to pull that fifth wheel handle, it's going to be really hard to pull, and you're going to have to fuck up your shoulder to pull that handle out, because you didn't release the tension, because the tension is still pulling on that pin, right? You're pulling on the pin, and then you're trying to the pin is like being pulled forward from the truck, and then you're coming up and you're trying to pull the handle on the fifth wheel. Yeah, there's going to be some tension there. That's not how you do it. You're supposed to park the trailer. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, dude. My phone's going off. Jesus Christ. I got to turn all my notifications off when I go live. I have no notifications all day. And as soon as I go live, my phone, Jesus Christ, right? The proper way to pull a fifth wheel pin, and you learn this in trucking school, right? Or you learn this from your mentor or whatever, right? You park the trailer, right? And you set your trailer brakes, you leave that trailer handle out, you leave the brakes engaged, and you disengage the tractor brakes, and you just, you slightly go in reverse, go in reverse in the tractor, and get up off of that pin. Because if you're on the pin going forward, you're not going to be able to pull the handle. And yeah, you could mess up your shoulder. If you're doing that, then you're intentionally trying to get injured. And maybe that's what he did. And here's the thing about workman's compensation. It's hard to prove a case that someone's lying about a work injury, because this is how it works at a hospital, right? This is why people will get pain medication like Vicodin, Percocet, Oxycontin, all these muscle relaxers and pretty much just like fentanyl and heroin in a pill from a doctor. This is how they get these prescriptions, right? They're obviously addicted to the pill, but this is what they do. They go and say, "Hey, doctor, I'm in pain. My back is in pain. My neck is in pain. My shoulder is in pain," right? And the doctor could do a diagnosis on you and not find anything. That a doctor could look at your body and see that you're fine. They could run blood work and nothing comes up. But if you say you're in pain, then the doctor has to take your word for it. The doctor has to take your word for it, right? So they have to give you the medication. It's the same thing with the workman's compensation issue, right? If if you go to a doctor and say, "Doc, I got injured at work. I got injured on the loading dock. I got injured doing this. This is how he got injured, like this. Bending the back a little bit, putting your arm under the trailer and pulling the pin, right? So it's a little bit of a bend and it's a pull. That's how he got injured. For a year. He's been off work for a year. My mother, right? She survived colon cancer and she had colon cancer really bad. She had like a full blown tumor the size of a grapefruit. And not only did it mess up her colon, but it got into her bladder, right? They had to chop off a part of her colon and they had to do some surgery, some reconstructive surgery on her bladder when they cut the tumor out. And she survived. She's okay. She was ready to go back to work in like 2 months. I called her before I did this live stream. I said, "Mom, how long did it take you to get over that cancer surgery to where you were able to go back to work?" She said, "Oh, like 2 months." She said it was painful and there was a lot of mental shit going on, but physically, I was able to go back to my job in 2 months. And she even said she milked it for like another like few months or whatever, like 2 months after that. But she said physically she was fine after 2 months. You know what I mean? Come on. Come on. Let's get real. Let's get real. This dude has been off of work for a year and he's boasting about how he made $114,000, half of which was made on workman's comp. I don't know if it's 6 months because here I got a video saying a truck driver takes a year off work and he's getting 2/3 of his pay. It's insurance money. We're paying for this shit because it's not just going on at ABF where he works. It's going on at your job. It's going on everywhere. And these insurance companies, the same insurance company that's insuring ABF, very well may be the same insurance company or the sister insurance company that's covering my company. So for all I know, money out of my paycheck paying for the high cost of the healthcare is probably inflated because guys like this are saying that they're injured, right? And I'm not saying he's lying. He very well could be telling the truth. But this is why I put the invite link. I really hope you come into the chat, Mr. By the Mile, because I could talk about this shit all day. We could watch your videos all day. Um, Let me go into the comments right here. Let me see what you guys are saying. All right, let me mute my laptop and let me read some of these comments in the chat. Let me see what you guys are saying right here. I got it right here in the chat. Let me see. Thank you, Cameron, for that $5 super chat. You're the best. Let me go ahead and hit the love button on that. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Zamora Trucking? That's my mother's last name. So my father's side of the family is Ramos, and my other side of the family is Zamora. So if you're from Union City, we might be cousins, right? Union City in the Bay Area. My mom is the court reporter for CA Workers' Compensation Appeals Board. She's seen some people try to pull some shady shit. Ace is laughing. Ace says it looks like he's lying. I don't want to call Mr. By the Mile a liar. I don't want to, say that, oh yeah, Mr. By the Mile is pulling a workman's comp. I said that in a previous live stream, and you know what? I take that back because there's a chance that he might be telling the truth. We're not inside his body. We don't know. But if you go on his channel after this live stream, I want all or during, go to check out his channel and come back to the live stream, right? Look at his videos. He said his shoulder is messed up, right? He messed up his rotator cuffs, his tendons and shit. He said he fucked all this shit up. And yet he's making YouTube videos of himself driving. And he says that he has lower back pain all of a sudden. from time to time, from sitting on the couch. You know what I mean? You know what that is? That's dude. He's gonna milk this thing for as long as he can, as long as he can. Me just looking at it, if there was really something wrong with your shoulder, if you were in that much pain to where the doctor took you off work, you shouldn't be driving a car. Your wife should be driving you to the hospital. You should be taking an Uber. You shouldn't be. If your shoulder is in pain, then how are you doing this in a car? You know, steering right in a car. How are you doing this? Or if you drive like a grandma with two hands in your car, how are you doing that? How do you have lower back pain and you're driving a car just fine, smiling, happy in a car in California going over like potholes and speed bumps and shit? Come on, dude. This matters because we're paying for this shit. We're paying for this. We're paying for this guy to be off work. What age she got cancer? She was like in her late or mid 50s. It was a few years ago. I think it was about like maybe 7 years ago. But yeah, she can you dab? No, I don't. I stopped smoking weed, dude. I'm clean. I don't do concentrate or joints or nothing. But let me catch up on these comments. ABF, these MFers need to stay out of the left lane. Premature lane changing a mile before they pass a truck going 1 mile slower than them. ABF, say UPS, FedEx, all the line haulers do that. It's a fucking scam. Not even got to see his video. Go look at his video. Don't say it's a scam without looking at his video, because you guys gotta um, make your own judgment, right? I got tapatio right here in the top ramen. I'm from the hood, homie. We put tapatio on noodles, on cereal, on on everything, on our old ladies, on everything, right? Let me see. El Delgado said it's a scam. Go check out his videos before you say it's a scam. When I look at his videos, I don't see nothing wrong with him. I don't see nothing wrong with this guy at all. How long have you been driving? Now, like about 3 years. Let's see. And he's been driving. Look, I understand. You could probably pull out your shoulder if you're yanking on. If you're like again, if you're yanking on these fifth wheel handles with tension on it, like you're not supposed to be doing. If you've been doing that for the past like 4 or 5, 10 years, this dude's been a truck driver for a little longer than me, right? He's been at ABF. I think it was for about a year, dude. And he's talking about he's injured and he's collecting workman's compensation. I'm just not buying it. I'm just not buying it, dude. And Mr. By the Mile, I'm watching my own live stream. There's a join link right here. If you press join, I'm going to get an alert on my phone. I'm doing this on my phone. I'm watching it on my laptop. You can come join. You can speak your piece, brother. Please come holla at us. Talk to us. We want you to join. We want to hear your say so. You're not even in the comments. If you weren't able to come in, Mr. By the Mile, if you're watching this right now and you're not able to join, let me see. Are you in the comments? Are you in the comments? No, no, no. I don't see you in the comments. I don't see you in the comments, Mr. By the Mile. Who cares about Mr. By the Mile, Pistoletto? It's not about him. We're bringing awareness to the fact that workman's compensation fraud is a big deal. I work hard, dude. I work hard. You know what I mean? Even when I don't have a job, I'm out there working. I'm out there looking for a job. You guys see it, right? The reason why I haven't been uploading YouTube videos as frequent as I used to is because now I'm like unloading the freight, not just with the pallet jack, but I'm breaking it down food service style. And it's really not that easy, but it's time consuming, and I got a lot of stops. So I don't have time like I did at CR England Night Transportation while I'm getting loaded or unloaded to, upload the clip and edit it on the spot. I got to do this stuff like a day later. I got to record one day and edit the day later. And it's time consuming. That's why I haven't been uploading videos like that because, dude, we all work hard. We get up and we go to work every day. For people like this to, he might be lying. It looks like he's lying about his injury. And we're paying for this. When your insurance goes up, some of that inflation is because of people that lie about workman's compensation, lie about being injured on the job. It matters, dude. It definitely matters. And this is someone that we could see right in like this side of YouTube. This is a small section of YouTube, the trucking community. And if someone is boasting about collecting benefits from workman's comp at a trucking company, that affects us because these insurance companies are big and they cover a lot of the same companies that you and I work for if you're a CDL holder, right? I'm trying to get out of trucking. I'm trying, right? I'm working this job. It's a temp job just because I need the money right now. I'm probably not going to be working it next week because I got interviews lined up. One of which is a trucking company. Another one is um, the Alameda County Bus Company, AC Transit, and another one is with the Unified School District of San Francisco. But nevertheless, um, not even that, man. There's doctors that can write you off for leave. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude. So of course he's gonna come in here and deny it. The point is we don't know. We know when someone's injured. Workman's compensation is used for when you're on the loading dock and the forklift runs over your foot and you can't go to work. Then you go home and you get surgery and you recover and you collect workman's compensation, right? If you go on his channel, he looks fine. This guy looks fine and he's been off work, like he says, for a year. He's been off work for a whole year collecting these benefits. It's hard not to call bullshit, dude. That's a long time. That's a lot of time. Let's say, let's catch up on these comments. I actually hurt my back hopping out of my semi. I twisted my back for a few weeks ago. I I twisted my back wrong a few weeks ago. Sometimes it happens, some small stuff like that. I was back to work in a few days. He's definitely milking it. Yeah, see, if Mr. By the Mile came out and said that, I would believe that. You know, you're supposed to get out of your semi truck with 3 points of contact, right? They're like they're like bars at the playground inside the cab of your truck on the driver's side and on the passenger side. You hold both bars like this, like you're holding on to like prison cell bars, right? And your feet goes on the metal steps, right? The mesh steps. There's one and two to get you safely into the tractor. You're supposed to use 3 points of contact. Now you're saying you twisted your back by hopping out of the semi. You're not supposed to do that. And yeah, you obviously can twist your back. You're lucky you didn't break your leg or something. Don't do that again. But if Mr. By the Mile came out and said that and he was off work for a year, I probably would believe it. But this dude, he couldn't come up with a better story. He couldn't come up with a better story. He said he injured his. Dude, he comes up with the worst story. He said he injured his shoulder by pulling a fifth wheel pin, and now all of a sudden he has lower back problems from sitting on the couch. When he first went on this fucking workman's comp bullshit, he was talking about, look, he didn't come out and say it, but he's beating around the bush, probably because he's wondering if there's an investigator watching him, right? So he's careful about what he's saying online, which is probably why he's not going to join this live chat. Mr. By the Mile, I'm giving you a floor. I'm giving the floor to you. There's an invite link on this live chat right now, on this live stream right now. Come in, talk to us. Talk to us, dude. It's fine. The chat, they roast me. Dude, I get roasted all the time by my viewers and my subscribers. It's fine, dude. You're a YouTuber, right? You sign up to get roasted. When you become a YouTuber, you you're pretty much volunteering for the internet to roast you. They roast me all day. It's all good, dude. Sometimes I gotta block them when they go a little bit too far, like when they're putting weirdo shit in the comments, and I just don't want to be involved with that sometimes. But dude, I don't block trolls. I'm not gonna block you. We're not on here hating on you. We're just curious, dude. We want to hear your side of the story. Please come join the live chat, please. Right? I haven't gotten any alerts. I haven't gotten I haven't gotten any invite requests. Um, I put your name on the title and the description of this live stream. We're wondering, what is the story with your injury? How did you get injured? Why are you at work? Why are you at home for a whole year collecting money that we're paying for? Why are we paying you to stay at home? And then you go on the internet and boast about it and throw it in our face while our insurance premiums are going up when it looks like there's nothing wrong with you. You got this guy right here that twisted his back and he was back to work in a few days, and he's saying that you're definitely milking it. And he twisted his back, dude. There's probably something going on with his spine that's left over from that because that's a serious industry. That's just industry. That's a serious injury what this guy did. He jumped out of a semi because he didn't use 3 points of contact, which he fucked up. You know what I mean? And he injured himself. He twisted his back, and he was back to work in a few days. You've been off work for a year because you said, like, not right up front, but you're saying that you've been pulling fifth wheel pins improperly for a long time, which you've only been at ABF for a year, right? And it sounds like you haven't even been there for a full year because as soon as you got there, like 6 months later, now you're on workman's comp. Now that timeline could be incorrect, but dude, please come in and correct me. Please tell us what's going on, right? Because your story sounds like a load of bullshit, dude, and we're paying for it. We're paying for it, dude. Let's keep going with these comments. Wait, what happened? He get injured pulling fifth wheel lever or the landing gear. No, the fifth wheel. He got injured. He's saying he's beating around the bush, but pretty much he said, right? Or he like noted that he said without completely saying it because I'm sure he's wondering if like there's an investigator that's keeping tabs on him, right? Because if they take him to court and they can prove that he's been lying about this shit, then he's gonna have to pay all that money back, right? And maybe the union will be on his side or not. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to be on his side if he's committing fraud and they can prove, like, I don't know if there's a jury or if that small claims court or whatever. I don't know if they can prove that he's committing fraud. I don't know if the union is going to stay behind him. Now, unions are gangsters, so they might stay behind a fraudster and back up a fraudster. I have no idea. I've never been a part of a union. I don't know. Matter of fact, no, I worked a union gig in Las Vegas for about a week when I was doing like bartending or something like that, right? It was just for like a few days. But to work in food out there, you pretty much got to join all their little unions or whatever. But yeah, he said he got injured doing this, bending his back and pulling the fifth wheel handle. And he's like he's a rookie truck driver just like me. He has like I think about like 2 or 3 years experience, and he's already injured on workman's comp. Now just imagine if he worked for food service. Come on, dude. Come on. Dude, I've been bombing freight for the past 2 weeks. And before that, at night, I was doing dropping hooks. At CR England, I was doing dropping hooks. I've been pulling these fifth wheel levers all day. And sometimes I would pull them and there'd be tension. And I'd be pissed off and I would yank on it like I shouldn't do. But I never injured myself. I just got into the cab and I reversed off of the pin and there was no more tension. And guess what happens when there's no more tension? You pull it. And guess what happens? If you really want to be smart, you go to the truck stop and you get a fifth wheel puller. That way you don't have to go under there at all, dude. And you've been at home for a year collecting these benefits. We want to know what's going on. We want to know what's going on. He was bent over the fifth wheel handle. Like the saying goes, don't hate the player, hate the game. Um, if he did pull this, if this is a scam and he got away with it, I congratulate him. You know what I mean? Um, Shit, when I was younger, I used to be a straight up criminal, and I'm not hating. I just, we the people, we want to know. That's all. We just want to know what's going on here. That's it, right? No lie, a driver in bad shape that doesn't exercise could get hurt with something small just because their muscles are so weak and knotted. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, you might be right. Mr. By the Mile, where you at? Please come let us know. Come tell your side of the story, right? These people are sick of just seeing my face right here. We want to know what's going on. Objects on the job site kept ending up. Objects on the job site kept ending up his ass. Oh God, be nice to Mister by the Mile. I'm sure he's a good guy. Just be nice, right? Dude, I have a uh, herniated disc and sciatia. Sky. Let me try to spell this out. Sciatica. You're fucked up. In other words, right? I don't know, like a motherfucker. But I drop and hook 4 trailers a day. So your shit's all fucked up, and you're doing drop and hooks all day, and you're not collecting workman's comp because you're doing drop and hooks. You're out there working, right? Oh no, that wasn't meant for you. What? Right. I'm so sorry about our date night. I'm pretty miserable in the bathroom. Can you grab me oh, this is a fucking troll. Whatever. Um, what age did she get cancer? My mom, that was in, again, like I said, in her late 50s. How long have been driving? For about 3 years. Now I get that criminal off the streets. He'll have to pay it back. If they could, dude, he's making videos, and we're gonna watch some of these videos right now, right? Um, if they could prove that he's been lying about this, he's gonna have to pay this shit back. And he made 6 figures doing this shit, so it's a pretty penny, right? I think he bought a house off of this shit, so I guess you put up the house or whatever, right? Um, Here's the thing, though: we're not convicting him right here. We're not judging him. We're asking what's going on, dude, because it looks like bullshit. In the court of public opinion, in the court of my opinion, especially, it looks like you're lying, dude. And that's fucked up. I mean, you talk about, we all need to band together. We all need to be in a union. Dude, you're making our premiums go up. What the fuck are you talking about unionizing? You're fucking all of us over. Dude, come on, by pulling this bullshit. There's nothing, dude, I don't want to say that there's nothing wrong with him because there very well may be something wrong with the guy. He very well could be injured. We don't know. But if he was injured, he sure doesn't look like it, right? I guess that's what an injured person looks like in the year 2024, right? I've seen people that are injured. You can watch NFL and see people get injured. This dude doesn't look injured. He looks like he's at the house getting paid for nothing. And we just want to know what's going on. That's all. Man, I'm about to stumble out of my trailer tomorrow. I need some time off too, for real, right? I need to just get me a sugar mama, right? That's my workman's compensation. Yeah, a lot of people take advantage of workman's comp, especially in California. Homeboy's from California. He's from Southern California. I understand you, bro, and it sucks, but it's millions of motherfuckers who do this shit. Um, Shit's screwed and not fair for those who bust their ass off for shit pay on top of it. Yeah, and then for the shit pay to get taxed by not just the government but by the insurance companies because they got to pay Mister by the Mile to be at the house, right? While we're at work. You know what I mean? And then while he gets to do videos talking about trucking in his garage on workman's comp. Oh yeah, guys. Ugh. I just went to the doctor for therapy and it felt so good. Yeah, I'm an ABF line driver. No, you look like you're full of shit. I'm not gonna say you're full of shit, but you look like you're full of shit. You look like you're totally full of shit, right? Apply to apprenticeships, shady doctors. Pistoletto says you get your CHP bus certificate for school. Bus driver. I'm trying to get a district job, but don't know how that works. The interview I got at the school district isn't for anything with driving. It's a warehouse position, right? And I guess I'll be warehousing parts that the school needs for like the maintenance department or whatever, and like frequently doing deliveries, when they're due for maintenance or events or whatever, right? And it's a 9 to 5, right? It's a Monday through Friday gig, which I want, and it pays pretty good. I'm applying for another job tonight. The Bay Area has a lot of work. Um, I'm trying to get out of trucking. Me myself, I want a work-life balance. You don't really get that in trucking. You know what I mean? Here in the Bay Area, there's jobs that pay good that give you a work-life balance that are more of like a set 9 to 5 schedule, and that's really what I'm after, right? So yeah. Until then, yeah, I'm working these trucking temp jobs because that's what's coming at me like real quick for some cash, right? But yeah, Mr. By the Mile, he's not doing that though. He's collecting workman's compensation. We want to hear his side of the story. I haven't even seen him in the chat. He left a comment about 15 to 20 minutes before I went live, and it's only 9 o'clock. I'm pretty sure he's watching this. He's just not coming in. He's not saying nothing. Hold on. Oh, for a second. For a second, I thought he joined the chat. I thought this was like his part of the screen because since we're vertical or whatever, he's if he comes, he's going to show up right here. I thought this was him. Please come into the chat, Mr. By the Mile. We're not going to roast you. We're not. Some of them are roasting you. I'm not going to roast you. I'm just interested, right? I'm saying it looks like you're full of shit, but I want you to come into the chat and prove me wrong, please. I dropped a comment on your latest video telling you that I was making a live stream about you and your workman's comp situation like a few hours ago before I got home while I was still at work. Or I think it was like right when I clocked off when I was about to drive home, which was like what, 2 or 3 hours ago now. Um, you left comments on the post that I made with the thumbnail telling people like earlier in the day that I was going to do this. And you said, yeah, I'll go live with you. Please do it. Please come and hang out with us for a second. Come and talk. It's all good. It's all good. There's no hostility. There's no bad blood. We are just curious. We want to know, are you lying or not? And we want to know the story of how you actually got injured. We want to know the story, right? If you really got injured and you have nothing to hide, you can come on here and tell us. If you feel like you have to hide something because you're lying and you think an investigator that investigates workman's compensation fraud might be on your YouTube channel looking at all your videos trying to build up a case, of course you're going to be hesitant to come on this live stream. So we just want to clear the air. We want to know what's going on because it looks like you're full of shit. It looks like you're lying. It looks like you pulled a scam. It looks like it. I don't know. You could be in pain, but it looks like you're full of shit, right? And we're paying for it because it makes our insurance costs go up. Because of motherfuckers like you that are possibly lying about this shit. You don't look injured. I'll say that. You don't look injured. You don't look like there's nothing wrong with you. You look like you could go back to work yesterday, last week, last month. You look fine, dude. You look a-okay. I even think you were talking about how you're. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I think in one of your past videos, you were talking about how you were even exercising at your house. Now, if you're exercising and you got lower back problems and shoulder problems, I don't know if you can run. You definitely can't be doing squats if you got lower back problems. And I don't know what upper body workouts you could do if you got an injured shoulder, rotator cuff, tendons, whatever the hell, because all of the upper body pull-ups, dips, push-ups, that's all shoulder movement, dude. And you said you're injured enough to be off work. What's going on? You're not in the live chat. I left a join button, a join link for you in the description. Leave a comment at least. Talk to me through the comments. Where are you, dude? I'm not going to be on this thing all night. I got to get up and go to work tomorrow, right? Maxwell, I thought that was Mr. By the Mile for a second. As he says, cap. It looks like it. I know cap is what the youngsters are saying. That's lying, but let's see. I know people who go on workman's comp when their job gets slow. Mr. By the Mile works at ABF. Yeah, nothing in LTL is guaranteed. It's all seniority. That could be a reason, but that's cheating the system. That's cheating the system. And here's the thing, right? He went on workman's comp, and it's good that you bring that up, Pistoletto, because he went on workman's comp right before everyone started getting laid off at ABF. We all know that ABF has been laying people off left and right. This is what I think is going on at ABF. Yellow, the trucking company, went under. They took a lot of those drivers into ABF. they bought a lot of the yellow properties. Now, what does that do when a trucking company hires a lot of drivers, a shitload of drivers? They hired a lot of ABF drivers, and they've still been hiring people off the street from other trucking companies, right? With experience, because you got to have experience to go to ABF. It's not like Knight or CR England, you know. You got to have some miles under your belt, like Mr. By the Mile to join ABF, right? It's not just walking in the door like CR England. When a trucking company hires a lot of new drivers, right, it takes work away because you got all of these drivers. You got a room full of drivers for a little bit amount of freight, for a eeny beady tiny amount of freight work, right? Because now, like, that freight used to be a lot, or it used to be a good manageable size for the even amount of drivers. But now you got all these drivers. So what do? Now we got to lay people off because we just don't have enough work to keep these people busy, and they got to pay their bills, right? So let's just lay them off. Mr. By the Mile, he went on workman's comp right before all these layoffs happened. Maybe he had an inside scoop that all this shit was coming. Maybe, oh, where's the wind blowing? Workman's comp. Everyone's getting laid off. I better go on workman's comp. Maybe that's what happened, right? We don't know. We want to hear your side of the story, Mr. By the Mile. This live stream, it's going to come to a wrap pretty soon, and we'll have to, I guess, try another day or try again tomorrow or whatever. Probably not tomorrow. I got to edit a vlog, and I got to upload a new video. It's been like more than 3 days since I've uploaded a video, and that's why I've been doing these live streams, right? Let's see. Do it one-on-one. I'm not interested in that. That's like little kid Jake Paul shit. We're grown fucking men. You know what I mean? You go do a one-on-one with him. You hit up Mr. By the Mile. You do a one-on-one with him and live stream it, right? What's stopping you? Let's see. Um, I respect you as a man, but there's some things I don't always agree with you. Well, welcome to YouTube, right? Welcome to the real world. You're not always going to agree with everyone on something. But we're not talking about me. We're asking Mr. By the Mile, what's going on? Are you pulling a workman's compensation scam? You got my attention. You've made all these videos on me. Fine. And when I look into you, you're also boasting about how you took a year off and how you made over $100,000, half of which, or a year's worth, has been on workman's compensation. What's going on, right? Because if you were off work for a year and it was legit pain, you were legitly injured, we would be able to see it. You'd be walking with a limp or something. You look like you're good. You look like you're ready. It sounds like this dude in the comments says you're ready to do a one-on-one with him. I'm not interested in a boxing match. I'm not. He's all the way in LA. I'm all the way up here. I'm just not interested in that shit, right? Um, you look like you're ready to go boxing or drive a truck or something. It looks like you're full of shit. It does, right? Said, I said, don't be a rat. Shut up. How about that? Let's see. Workman's comp is tax free. No, but we pay for it. Nothing is free. There's no such thing as anything free. There's no such thing as free healthcare. There's no such thing as free college. We, the workers, we, the people that make this country go round and round by getting up and going to work every day, we pay for everything that the government or an insurance company says is free or tax free. Who's paying for it? Yeah, or say it's tax free. No, we're being taxed. The insurance company charges us more because they got to pay out, more claims to Mr. By the Mile because he hurt his shoulder pulling fifth wheel pins, and he's been at ABF for like a year and some change or 2 years. Come on, no such thing as a free lunch. Yeah, dude, there's nothing free in this world. Someone's paying for it, and we're in this case, especially truck drivers, we're paying for this shit. We're paying for this guy to stay at home and collect money, right? And I'm giving him the floor. I'm giving him the floor. He's not even in the comment section. Wow, Augustine, he must have really pissed you off. No, I'm just interested. I'm interested. You know what? Right, you're right. He did piss me off, right? I'm pissed off at the fact that I might be paying for this dude to stay at home and collect money. I want to stay home and collect money. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. Like I said, it's hard to prove a workman's compensation scam. It's hard to prove that because if you go to a doctor's office and say, "Doctor, I'm in pain," and the doctor doesn't see it, the doctor has a suspicion that you're full of shit because you might have an addiction to pain pills. If you say, "Doctor, no matter what, that you're in pain," the doctor has to believe you and they're going to prescribe you a prescription for your Vicodin or whatever. You're not even working though. So how are you paying for it? I am working, dude. What are you talking about? Dude, Aztec, get out of here. Go troll somewhere else. Right? Um, I was saying that he is getting that workman's comp tax free. I know it is not tax free. We pay somewhere somehow. Check it out. Azteca, you're probably not working. We're all working, right? Dude, I've been working like fucking 10 to 12 hours a day at this temp job. I'm applying for jobs, something that's going to be my permanent position. And when I get my permanent position, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same fucking thing, dude. This workman's compensation, this is another tax on us, right? He gets to stay home and collect this free money. And for him, it's free. For us, we're paying for it. You know what I mean? Is it fair? I don't know. Maybe Azteca, maybe you're like his son or some shit. I don't have no idea. Or his brother or his old lady or some shit. I don't know. That's probably why you're on here defending him. You're one of his girlfriends or something. Workman's comp is tax free. Yeah, that dude posts talks about trucking while chilling at home and he's proud of it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, dude. He's talking about, oh, thanks to trucking, I got this house. Thanks to trucking, I get to, kick my feet up. Yeah. Oh shit. Dude, I gained weight. I'm hella fat right now. Thanks to trucking, I'm living the good life. Workman's compensation. Oh yeah. Mr. By the Mile. Where you at? Where you at? Of course we're paying for it. But we're all crooks. I don't know. Yeah, maybe deep down we're all crooks. You're right. I mean, we're all Americans. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. At least in New York, you can get workman's comp for 10 years max. Damn, that's crazy. And look how expensive New York is. It's not free. All those New Yorkers are paying for it. Let's see. What kind of laptop is that? It's an Apple laptop. Don't be a rat. They train people to take from the experienced team and lease the property of trucks to the original company. Now they're losing their own presence of lifelong workers. Hold on, you're talking about the yellow and ABF situation. They trained people to take from the experienced team. Okay, so the experienced ABF truck drivers got replaced by these laid off yellow workers. Sounds like union politics to me. All right. And lease the property of trucks to the original company. I don't know. I'm a pendejo. I don't know. I'm losing the story, dude. I've been at work all fucking day. I'm tired. Um, I'm eating this fucking junk food, dude. Ugh, I feel like I need to take a shower. Now they're losing their own presence of lifelong workers. Sounds like union politics, right? Those work unions are not perfect, dude. There's a lot of politics, a lot of favoritism. There's a lot of politics in unions, just like any other job, right? The difference is the union, yeah, they'll have your back. They'll be there if you're gonna get fired or some shit. And look, they got Mister by the Miles back. He's at the house chilling. That's why we want to know what's going on. What's going on? Is he pulling a scam or not? Uh, yeah, I haven't seen him in this chat. Mr. By the Mile, please, it's all love. We're giving you love right here. I'm telling people to go subscribe to your channel. This is all love. I'm not a fighter. Homie said go one-on-one. I don't want to go one-on-one. I want to give you a hug. You know what I mean? This is all love right here. We're just curious if you're taking money out of our paycheck or not by staying at home. If you're scamming us or not. That's all we want to know. That's it. It's all love over here, brother. You don't got to worry about nothing. We just want to know. We just have a question. Are you pulling a scam or not? Are you committing fraud or not? We just want to know. If you don't got nothing to hide, come, dude. It's all love over here. You know what I mean? No such thing as a free lunch. Wow, Augustine, he must have really pissed you off. Incredible stream, sir. Thank you. Thank you. You're not even working. That's that troll. That's his old lady talking right there. Augustine, I was saying, homie pulled his shoulder doing those pull ups for a TikTok video. Could have. Could have. You know what I mean? Um, I'm pretty sure I pulled my shoulder a few times in the gym. I haven't been to the gym. You can see it, dude. I've gained weight. I look like shit. I feel like shit, dude. I need to get back on my healthy shit. I'm local and I'm still eating like crap, but I got money coming in. I got money coming in, so I'm gonna start buying healthier groceries. I got interviews coming up, and they're all good paying jobs. So I'm gonna get back on it. I'm gonna get back on it, right? It's just for right now, dude. Ugh, that OTR, dude, that shit killed me, bro. Oh Jesus, right? And I know I'm not on OTR anymore, but when I came home, dude, I was broke. I didn't have shit saved up from night because I wasn't making shit, dude. Everything that I was making, I was pretty much like spending on groceries, phone bill, just living in the truck. I mean, it costs money to live in the truck. Yeah, you're not paying rent, but you're paying something. He's here. Where's he at? Mr. By the Mile, bring me in live. You gotta hit the join link, dude. Is there a way that I can invite him? Let me see if there's a way that I could do it on my end. How can I bring him in on my end? Live chat, share, add guest. Send invite link to guest. More. Let me see. All right. All right. I'm gonna try to find Mr. By the Mile. This is what I want you to try to do. I want you to go in the description of this live stream and hit that invite link. I put an invite link for Create Live Join. I want you to hit it. And when you hit it, tell me what's going on. Tell me in the comments if you hit it. If you hit the invite link, I should get a notification right here. I should get something right here. Right? It's not my birthday. Let's fucking go. I'm waiting on him. No way this is actually happening. Yeah, I do. I really want to see him explain himself right now. Because a lot of people in this chat thinks that he's full of shit, including me. And it's all love here, Mr. By the Mile. We're not gonna roast you or nothing. I'm not gonna roast you. There's no hostility. We just want to know your side of the story on how you got injured. Right? We want to know how you got injured in the description. Yes, dude. If you look, all right, chat. If you guys are watching on a laptop or something, can you or can you not see the join link? Because I'm looking at the live stream right now on this laptop, and I can see the invite link that I put in the description of this live stream. Do you guys see the invite link? If you see the invite link, press 1 because the invite link is there. I put an invite link for not just Mr. By the Mile, but for anyone to join this live stream. Mr. By the Mile, there's an invite link in the description. I can't hit it in the description. Why the fuck can I send it to you? Let me hit it, see what happens. Go live together. Learn more. Let me see. Troubleshoot, go live together invite. It's working, I tried it. Nope, don't see a link. It's working, I tried it. Got to copy and paste. It's not a direct link. Okay. Fuck, how could I do this? Damn it. I think how I was supposed to do it, I think I was supposed to literally wait for Mr. By the Mile to come, which would have taken a whole hour because we started this like an hour ago. So let me try to send this to you, Mr. By the Mile. Let me see. Give me a second here. Copy link. And what I'm going to do, Mr. By the Mile, is I'm going to go on your channel and I'm going to leave this link in the comment of your latest video. And let's see if you could hit it that way. Paste. Paste. All right, cool. Mr. By the Mile, I put the invite link in the comments. It's good I got TikTok, but I've never wants to join this. All right, cool. See, it worked. Add. I got someone coming into the live stream right now.
It's working. He just needs to click on it.
He needs to click on it, right?
Yeah.
So what did you do for me to get that notification? Because I'm new to this shit.
Just go in the description, click on it, and then just scroll. If he's on his phone, just scroll a little bit down, and then it'll say join, and just join it.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, we'll do my latest short or my latest video. Mr. By the Mile, I did your latest video. I put the invite link on ABF 2023 pay stub reveal.
All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wait for you guys.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. So it works. Someone just came into the live stream right now. Bro, is that your brother? No, he's a very helpful viewer of this live stream, and he showed that it works. Leave him alone, dude. He's cool. It's not clickable. The link is there. No, it is clickable. It's clickable. He just came on the live stream. How are you going to say that it's not clickable? He was literally just right here. We're waiting for Mr. By the Mile. We're waiting for you. Now we're just waiting. New release for you. No, it's not him. It's not clickable. Got to copy and paste it for me at least. Then how did I just get someone in this live stream? Not on the phone, it isn't. That guy just said it was on a phone. He was holding it horizontally. He's on a phone. He wasn't on a laptop. He was laying on his couch or a bed like this. I see it in the description, but it won't let me click it. Dude, I'll click. Well, I left the link on your channel, Mr. By the Mile. It's on ABF 2023 or 2023 pay stub reveal. Let me click it again. Descriptions, you. Dude, for you guys who are saying I got an iPhone, it ain't letting me. You guys just saw someone join the chat. Someone else tried to join the chat. Someone else tried to join it. Someone else just came through right now. But Mr. By the Mile, the link is in your video. How come it's not showing up? I'll drop it again. I think YouTube is hiding that link for some reason. I'll drop it again. All right, I just dropped it again. I have an iPhone, but that can't be possibly be why. Not working for me either. Bro, what the heck? Someone just came on here. Want to send it. All right, yeah. How do I do it? Okay. How would I send this to your phone number? Let's see. Let me see. What's your? Well, you don't want to put your phone number on here, Mister By the Mile. You're gonna get all these weirdos hitting you up, these trolls and shit. How about Instagram? How about Instagram? I don't want to leave the live chat because it might and go on another app like Instagram because it might end this live stream. Have to hold the link on Android and it will allow to copy or open. I don't care, bro. Just delete my comment. Okay, well, Mr. By the Mile, you're in the comments. Yeah, sure, Instagram. Okay. Let me see if I can go do this on the laptop on Instagram. Instagram.com. Log in. Of course, it's not going to work. Oh, you motherfucker. Dude. What's the link for? Yeah, don't dox your number. Yeah, Mr. By the Mile, don't put your number up. There's the link. What's the link for it? The link is to have Homeboy come in here. Just put the link in. I put the link in his latest video. I put it in his latest video. But for some reason, it keeps getting deleted. I don't think he's not deleting it. I think it's YouTube deleting it. Ugh. Let me try to put it in a short. I'm going to put it in your latest short. Let's see. Paste. Boom. Oh, no. It's not working on the short for some reason. I'll check my latest video again. Okay, Mr. By the Mile, go on your latest video. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to reply to your comment that I put on your video. I'm going to reply, paste. Okay, cool. Mr. By the Mile, I put the link. I replied to your comment on there. And there's a link on your video right now. I'm looking at it. Let's see. Is it still going to be there? Okay, cool. It's there. It's there. I just refreshed it. Let me refresh it again. I was on TikTok live. What the hell? Why is it deleting? Copy and paste, press open link, and it'll take you where you need to go. It works, dude. I'm assuming they're all truckers in this chat. Let's stick together and get along. Oh, I'm getting along. I get along with Mr. By the Mile. I just want to know what's going on. I want him to come speak his piece. And I'm leaving links. I just left a link right now, Mr. By the Mile. I left it on your latest video. Nah, bro, I'm an accountant. What? Who's making fun of the accountant? Oh yeah, because you're not a truck driver, you're an accountant. Damn, we got an accountant watching this shit. Damn, we're fancy. Doesn't work for laptop or desktop though. Yeah, it does, dude. I'm looking at it right now. All right, look. Let me show you guys. Okay. Put up this thing. Paste. Boom. All right, look. Mr. By the Mile. Look at mijo. Look. You see that blue link? And aquí. That's the link. I replied to your comment on the latest video. If you go and you hit that link right now, this link, you can come on the live stream. How did I get someone to join the chat if the link isn't working? Real shit, watch you at my cubicle. Real shit, watch you at my cubicle prison. Oh, I thought he was actually in prison. he's just at his job. Thank you for being here. No need to raise your voice. Hit the link. I hit the link. YouTube had to update, but I'm going to keep trying to update it. Man, I really hope you can come join. Dude, is there a way? There has to be a way I can just do it right here. Has to be. Let me try and click. I'm going to try to click on every button. Dude, YouTube, you guys need to make this shit easier, man. Highlights couldn't be saved. Try again. Hit this. Add guests. Dude, but the only way that... Hold on. I got an idea. This is what I'll do. This is what I'll do right here. View your channel. Okay. Dude, how do I? Oh, there it is. Let me try and leave it in the chat. All right, there. I put it in the chat. I'm getting frustrated, I swear. I'm not avoiding that. I know. It's just hard. I just put it in the chat right now. I'm going to spam it in the chat. There it is again in the chat. It's right here in the chat. Come on down, Charlie Brown. You see it? Everyone sees it. It's in the chat. I click the link in the chat, but it only gives me an option to report or block it. Someone else hit the link in the chat and see what happens. Somebody hit the link in the chat. Someone else hit the link in the chat. Please, pretty please. I think you're getting trolled. No, I hope I'm not getting trolled. Nah, dude. Mr. By the Mouse. Well, then someone else hit the. He wants all the smoke. Well, someone else hit the link in the chat. All you guys who said I'm getting trolled, same. You got to go to the description and copy and press open link. Here we go. Otra vez.
It's working, bro.
What link did you click? Did you click the one in the chat?
Yeah, the one you just sent.
The one that I put in the live stream chat?
Yeah. It's working, bro. I don't know.
So when you click the link, what happened? Was there anything else they did?
You just click on it. You just click on it, and then it has the video right there. But you just need to go down a little bit, and I'll say to join, and you just click it.
So you click it and you scroll down, and there's a join button.
Yeah, and just click it, and I'll get into the live stream.
All right.
I'll see you.
All right. So it's working. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, here we go. Finally. Thank you. Just added him. I just added you. This is the maximum number of guests. Guests have been exhausted. No. No. Try it again. Mr. By the Mile, you just came up and it said add, and I added you. Let me see. Maybe since I added you. Oh, no. Here we are.
It's about damn time, man.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's difficult. I don't know about. I've only done a live stream one other time with some dude that actually. It's a long story. He ended up threatening my family, but I don't want to talk about that or give him any light at all. So
All right. So,
that
guys.
was the one and only time I've been live. But as far as injury, so everybody can see. First of all, how you doing, Augustine?
I'm good. So, guys, has Mr. By the Mile said none of that, like, trolling bullshit or nothing? All right. So, what's going on?
So I just got surgery on my shoulder here in October.
Okay.
This is the incision that I have right here. Now, without going into too much detail, because I have a lawyer for this whole thing and everything, but this injury goes back to almost 2 years ago when I first got started at ABF Freight. I was basically shoving a box back into place. Now, when you're on the dock, there's a lot of pushing, pulling. You're talking 50 plus pounds. So anything can happen. It happens a lot. There's a lot of shoulder injuries. There's a lot of back injuries. A lot of stuff happens. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't still people, union and non-union, that don't take advantage of the system. I have, without getting too detailed, I have 3 injuries that I'm being treated for, and I will be going back to work very soon.
All that ABF?
All at ABF.
So your shoulder and, I mean, if you want, like, what are the other 2? Your back or something?
Like people were saying, I threw my shoulder out because I was doing pull-ups. Never before have I had a workman's comp claim at any other job, and I've had a lot of jobs. I've never had workman's comp anywhere else. Never had injuries or ailments anywhere else.
So How did you injure your shoulder? You were loading boxes and you pulled out you messed it up like that?
Yes.
But weren't you driving before you went on workman's comp?
Driving before I went on, I went back to work. Yep.
Hold on. So this isn't your first time on workman's comp. You went back? Well, I'm confused.
So I got injured, right? My shoulder.
From
I was
how?
off work. I was off work on workman's comp for 5 days,
And how did that happen?
and I went back to work, and that was, that was my shoulder when I was restructuring a pallet. I was
You were
restructuring a pallet, and what happened is that the pallet was top heavy, so there were heavy ass boxes at the top, and it was maybe how tall was the tower? Not too much taller than me. I'm only 5'11",
okay.
so it was maybe a 6 foot tall tower of boxes. I think they were Macy's merchandise. I can't remember, but there was heavy shit on the top, and I got the forklift and I put it toward the bottom to lift the structure, so I don't have to take the whole thing down and put it all back together again.
Okay. All right.
So I have shrink wrap that's still holding everything for the most part together.
And you're on the forklift.
I was operating a forklift at the same time. Now, there's a trick that we do. We put the forks toward the bottom of the structure, we'll call it. We lift and then we shove boxes into place. And
Okay.
as I was shoving it, I felt just a surge of pain that wouldn't go away. And it was aching, it was throbbing. So I let my supervisor know. They sent me to the clinic. I went home. And I went back to work. After 5 days, I was like, you know what? I think I'm good. I'm gonna go back to work.
All right. So hold on. So pause real quick. So you lifted up the pallet with the forklift and you left it there so it could be easier to put the boxes back in place, right?
Right. So you have a structure, right?
What's the
Forklift
structure?
structure of boxes on the pallet.
So you got a stack of boxes on a pallet.
Right.
Okay.
Taking heavy stuff, the heavy stuff at the top, there was a few boxes. Take them off. Forklift to the bottom of the structure.
Bottom of the
Lift the
pallet.
boxes. Put them in just, perfectly. Lift the boxes, shove them into place. Just like that.
In like what like the in like where they go, I'm assuming it's like a warehouse rack.
A warehouse rack. You mean like those, like that?
Yeah, like a rack, usually like where you take a forklift and lift
I
it
don't
up
think
and
I
put the
was.
pallet on the rack.
No. These were going just straight into the trailers. At
Oh, you
ABF,
were loading
it's
trailers.
dock work. Yep, loading and unloading trailers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so moving the box from the pallet into the trailer, that movement you took out your shoulder.
Yes.
And what was it? Your tendon, your muscle?
It's called the supraspinatus tendon. There are 4 tendons that hold in the rotator cuff all together. You have the supraspinatus, which it starts actually from your neck, goes underneath the clavicle, and then hooks onto the bone of your shoulder that holds it in. Then you have your subscapularis, I believe, is in the front, and I believe the infraspinatus is in the front and goes this way, and then the subscapularis is in the back and goes this way. And I have tendinosis on the subscapularis.
And you got that from moving the box from the pallet to the trailer?
Yes.
And then so you leave for 5 days and then you come back and now you're driving the semi, the LTL.
So yeah, 5 days I was gone on workman's comp. I
Okay.
felt I was good to come back to work.
Yeah.
Now check this out. My back pain started, what was it? About a month after that, okay? The uh, stepping off the forklift, excruciating sciatic back pain.
What's that? I don't know these big words. I'm stupid. I don't know.
Your sciatica, it's a nerve that
It,
goes from it's in your back, your lower spine, lumbar.
Okay.
People with sciatic pain, we experience your whole leg could throb. I've had it all. It takes you out to the point where you cannot even move. Like I've had many, many times since, and just from stepping off the forklift, can't explain why or how, but when I stepped off the forklift, I could not move. Like I've said many times, the third time I stepped off was the worst. It almost dropped me to the ground. You know what I'm saying? It was bad. So I reported that. I go off on workman's comp. Now, during that time, I would say maybe about, I forget, maybe it was about a month or month and a half after hurting my shoulder and going back to work,
Yeah.
it had started acting up again. So while I was out with my back, I said, hey, look, since I'm out, let's also look at my shoulder again because I'm experiencing more shoulder pain. So let's look at that.
All right. So
That's
this is
when,
3 months that you've been out for the back, you said?
for my back, no. For my back, I was off for a total, like I think until, like I was off from the end of January and I was off for like 3 weeks. Then
Okay.
they started giving me trouble. Workman's comp gave me trouble. And they wanted to say, we're going to send you to a state doctor, which is a panel of 3 doctors, is how it works. There's 3 doctors that I get to choose from.
Okay.
And I said, no, 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 no. So I got an attorney and it's been absolutely great. And for those of you that are hurt, take care of yourself while you're young. Even the slightest thing could end up becoming very serious, right? So me being off work for those 3 weeks, I started to feel better. And I was getting therapy while I was working for my back. They gave me electrodes that I use almost every single night. I'd say 5 nights a week, I use my electrodes. They are, guys, even if you have a good back, the sciatica is a very serious thing with truck driving. Your shoulder, very serious thing with truck driving. And I'm going to make a video soon on exactly where to put electrodes and stuff like that. Because I've actually been learning a lot from my therapist, from my orthopedic surgeon. Um, and it's been a real eye opener. And like I was saying in some of these videos, is take care of yourself while you're young, because I want to enjoy my retirement. I don't want to be bedridden. I want to enjoy, hopefully one day I have grandkids. You know, I want to be able to retire at my retirement age of 56 and enjoy the rest of my freaking life. Now, as for the people that you see so many guys, okay, not just union, but I've seen in non-union too, all sorts of people. They get lawyers and they're not even getting surgery for their issues. And they're out of work for 2-3 years. You know what I mean? And like this shoulder, this specific injury is actually pretty common. And as you see, I mean, I had surgery. You know, I have MRIs to prove everything. I have, you know what I'm saying? It's
And
all
then,
cut and
so
dry, man.
you said there's 3 injuries. So we got your shoulder and your back.
Yeah.
The third is,
I'm not talking about that one.
how come?
No, I'm not talking about that one. It's I've never mentioned it, the third injury, to anybody. So
Does it have
I'm
to
not
do with? Does it have to do with your benefits you're getting?
with my benefits. Does it
Yeah.
have to do with my benefits? No.
So your third injury has nothing to do with ABF.
Oh, with ABF, yeah, of course.
Well, that's how you're getting your workman's comp, right?
Yes.
And so your third injury has something to do with that, right?
Yes.
You don't want to talk about it,
Nope.
dude.
Because all this stuff starts to arise, you know. Um,
I think you're lying. I think you're full of shit. You look like you're fine, dude. My mother, she went through colon cancer, and in 2 months she was good to go back to work. How old are you?
I have to complete my therapy. Was your mom
Therapy
was your
for
mom a
what?
union
There's
worker?
nothing wrong with you.
What do you mean there's nothing wrong with me? How do you know that?
Dude, you do not look like you're in pain. You've made videos boasting about how you've been off work for a year, flaunting about how much money you made. You do not look like you're in pain. If you had all this pain in your shoulder, how are you driving a car?
You have no idea what you're talking about, Augustine. You have no idea what you're talking
Hey,
about.
I guess I don't. I guess I
Pain,
don't.
pain can be intermittent, right? My back doesn't strike me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you know what has to be wrong with your back for it to
Dude,
affect you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? It affects me every day.
dude,
I
you
don't
sound
have
like those
excruciating
people.
pain all day long.
All right, here's your Vicodin. Here's your OxyContin.
How?
Next, bring in the
I don't
next
take
patient.
those. Yeah, I don't take those.
No, but you sound like the people that do. You
It
sound like
doesn't
you're full
matter
of
what I
shit.
sound like.
You
You're not going to
do.
come on here and tell me that I'm being fraudulent because I'm not.
I'm
You
not saying. I'm
understand that?
saying. I'm saying you sound like that. You're right. I don't know what's going on, but you
No,
sound
you
and look
don't.
like you're full of shit.
Absolutely not. And you're just throwing all that shit because I threw a lot of shit at you. I threw a lot of shit at you. You're saying that, you can't make it as a blue collar worker. You're saying that,
Is that
I
what I
don't
said?
understand that. Here I am sitting in my own house.
Is that
You
what
know
I
what I
said?
mean?
Did I say you
All the
can't
big
make it
stuff.
as a blue collar worker? Did I say that?
That's what you said.
No, that's
Guys
what
in the
you
comment
said.
section, did Augustine not say that? Being a blue collar worker is not worth it. Being a truck driver isn't worth it.
Truck driver. Not you're saying blue collar.
You can totally make it as a truck driver. I'm making it as a truck driver. My father made it as a truck driver.
I
He's
tell
been
people,
retired. He's been retired since he was 52 years old. In his
look,
pension, he's already collected well over $2 million.
okay.
This is what my channel is about, getting people to understand that union really is the way to go. And truck drivers need to start coming together more
Okay.
to get things to happen, to
I'm gonna
get
let you have the floor. I'm
to,
gonna let you have the floor for a few minutes. Go ahead.
to get the ball rolling in our direction. I mean, we've seen every single day, every single year, these companies take more and more and more from us. They pay you, for example, where you and I were both at, night transportation. Now it's understandable. If you don't have the experience, you're going to have to put up with 40 cents a mile. When I started there, I was only getting 34 cents a mile. That's understandable. Keep your nose clean, keep your record clean so that you can get yourself into a good job, because ABF Freight, you used to need 3 years of experience in order to be considered in the first place. And then UPS,
Where's my water at?
same thing. So, I mean,
Are you finished?
you can tell me I'm fraudulent all you want. You're free to think that.
Are
The
you
facts
finished?
are the facts. You
You
know
want
what
to
I
keep
mean?
going? Keep going. Keep going.
The facts are the facts.
So you're finished.
Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, you don't look like there's anything wrong with you. I don't know. You're right. There could be something wrong with you. You do not look like someone who's in pain. I've been around people who are in pain, who are in real pain. You do not look like that. You look like you're fine, dude. You look like you can go to work tomorrow. You look like you could have been at work yesterday, dude.
So you're saying you need to be bedridden in order to be able to be off work to rehab yourself. That's what you're saying?
That's what you're saying. I'm saying you don't look like you're in pain. You look like you're
Doctor,
full of shit.
so you're a
And we're
doctor.
paying for it. You
So
talk all
you're a
this
doctor.
union
You're not
shit.
paying for shit. In
You
fact,
talk all this.
unions are the only reason why all
Okay.
these other carriers are starting to pay you a little better, and you still think that's good.
Yeah, but people
Yet
like
you're
you are the
paying for
reason.
your own health care.
Okay, go. Keep going. Keep going.
You know?
Are you finished?
You guys aren't paying for shit.
Are you finished?
Besides,
All right, keep going. He's
don't
not
you
finished.
don't you believe in having good health care? Shouldn't every truck driver have good health care? Shouldn't every truck driver, if they have something wrong with them, be able to go off, right?
Keep
And be
going.
taken care of monetarily until they properly rehabilitate themselves? True or false?
Keep
And
going.
I look at your numbers here on this live stream. These are your best live numbers ever. I think most of the time when I come see you, only got 60 people in here.
You're right. Keep going. You're full of shit. You look like you're full of shit, dude.
You can
I
think
don't
that
know
all
if
you
you are.
want.
But people like you are the reason why our insurance premiums go up, because you're milking it, dude. Even if there was something wrong with you, how long have you been on this workman's comp? For how long?
Watch my videos and you'll see.
You're right here. Just tell us. How long? How many months? You're not going to say it.
What's it going to prove if I told you a year, if I told you 8 months? What would be your rebuttal to it?
How long has it been? How
So
long have you been
you
on this?
don't believe that somebody with an injury needs to take an adequate amount of time off work to rehabilitate themselves? It's all being said by the doctor. This isn't by me.
Dude, you
This is
sound
the
like
doctor's
CNN.
this is the doctor's orders and suggestions.
Dude, you sound like Joe Biden. You sound like CNN. You sound like you're full of shit. How long has it been? Just say it.
You're the most anti-American motherfucker I've ever seen.
Just say it.
Unbelievable.
You're not going to say it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, all right, guys, so that's it. He's not going to tell us how long he's been on workman's comp. We're not getting that out of him. The chat wants to hear it, but you don't want to give it to us.
They're not writing anything.
Someone said, tell us. Chat,
Oh,
do you
actually,
guys
there's
want to know? All right, chat, I'm going to ask you guys, do you guys want to know how long Mr. By the Mile has been on workman's comp in months? Yes or no? Do you guys want to know? Yes or no? Ricky says, tell us.
Why are these two arguing? Augustine sounds like Biden. Tim McDonald says, I was off work for a year because I had, that back surgery is, that's, if you can avoid that, you need to avoid that. Just like I was hoping to try to avoid shoulder surgery, but a tear is a tear, man.
So it looks like it's 50-50.
And the rehab for shoulder surgery is not fun. It's not fun.
So it's 50-50. I see
Julio
a lot of
Choa, thank you for the support, Julio. I've been off work for 8 months. I've been off work since the middle of last July.
So you've been on workman's comp for 8 months.
And here's the other thing. Workman's comp gives people issues and makes people like me suffer to try to get treatment because of scammers. Because there are real scammers out there. Azteca says Augustine is a child pro. He don't even listen to. Well, I don't think it's that. I mean, the stuff that I said, I've said some rude things to Augustine too. And I think obviously he's a little upset. And he's free to say and think whatever he wants about my situation. You know, it's all good. The one thing that we need to stop doing though is, as truck drivers, we need to stop putting one another down constantly. Like, look, dude, especially somebody like myself that has had surgery, or somebody like this individual has had back surgery, you deserve to take the time that you need, that your doctor orders, to get better. We deserve that. Healthcare is high because they're trying to charge us for everything in the world, not because, you know, there's people sitting at home on workman's comp.
Like you.
Here's the other thing.
Like you.
Let's talk about Yellow. When Yellow went down, a lot of people said disgusting things and didn't care about those men and women that lost those jobs and could no longer support their family. That was the product of corporate greed.
That was the product of corporate greed. That has nothing to do with the topic.
100%. There are lazy people, union and non-union, but you know what? You're better off with the union because you have representation, all for $70 a month. It gets you job representation. It gets the union to continue to fight for you to get the health benefits that I have and the pension that we deserve, all together.
I don't disagree with you on this, Mr. By the Mile. I don't disagree with you on all this union talk.
Well, you think I'm a fraud, and I think no, I don't. You can think what you want. I'm not a fraud.
That's not, look, can I talk for a second? Look, I don't disagree with you when you talk about how you're pro-union. Union jobs usually are better than non-union jobs. That's not what we're talking about here. We're not talking about union this or union that. Dude, you look like you're milking it. Yeah, there was a scar right here. There probably was something wrong with you. But dude, you look like you're milking it. There's cancer patients that have gone back to work from getting their insides ripped open and like had done massive surgery on their colon, on their bladder, where the cancer spreads, and they're back to work in like 2 months. It's been 8 months. You're milking it. And we're paying for it. Our insurance goes up because of people like you, dude. Union truckers.
You don't even have a job. What are you complaining about?
Dude, I have a job. I've been working all week. I've been working for 2 weeks, dude.
You
And
sit
I got
back
other jobs like
bashing
that.
me. You sit back bashing me, and you don't even have your own house. You don't even have a car paid off.
Yeah,
You
but
know, have
I'm
your
not.
house in order. Like I said, have your house in order
Yeah, but
before you come
I'm
on
not
here
pulling.
bashing me.
I'm not milking workman's comp. That's what I'm not doing. I'm not at home getting paid for nothing because my shoulder, I'm hurt. There's nothing
Thank you,
wrong with
Julio
you.
Ochoa. Thank
There
you,
ain't nothing wrong with you,
Augustine.
dude. You're milking it.
You don't believe in rehab, huh? That's what you're saying. You're the most communist person I've seen.
Oh, Mr.
Marcos
Brother
Garcia
Mile, I
says you're
got
talking
hurt.
out of your
I was
ass.
stacking a box. I'm hurt. I need
Look at all
workman's
the
comp
people
for
in
8
here.
months,
Look
dude.
at all the people here in support of what I'm saying.
Dude,
This guy,
I
the
could give a
package
fuck.
trucker says this guy used to be a gangsta. August, you're making yourself look so bad right now. I mean, dude, everybody's against you here. These people here in the comment sections, these are Americans. Get paid to rehab yourself. Why aren't you complaining about all that wasted money and all the people that complain because the Central States Pension Fund, right? Here's another good point. People complain because the Central States Pension Fund got bailed out by American taxpayer dollars, and that's a good thing. Now the mob messed that up because Jimmy Hoffa brought them in, but Jimmy Hoffa was still a good man. He started this for us.
Dude,
Now Americans, people,
here we go.
our own people complain that taxpayer dollars went to bail out that fund. That's a good thing. Where our money shouldn't have gone is, and I'm just going to say it, shouldn't have gone to Ukraine. Let them handle their own crap. You know what I'm saying? But people want to complain because American jobs are getting saved. So where the hell do people want their money to go?
Mr. Brother Mile, you're full of shit. That's why you're deflecting. That's why
You're
you're
full
talking
of
about this,
shit,
that, and
bro.
the third.
That's why you wanted to bring me on here. You're full of shit.
No,
There's
I wanted
nothing
to
that
give
you
you
could
your
say.
own. I wanted to give you the floor for once.
Oh,
And
I
you
had the
proved that
floor.
you're full of
Clearly in
shit.
the comment section, I've got the floor. Jose Nava, thank you.
Yeah, you do got the
Thank
floor.
you
I
for the
gave you the floor.
subscription. Here's
I
the
gave you the
reason why I
floor.
got 2,500 subscribers in a month. And you know what? It's not, there's a lot of people that call me arrogant, okay? Because I show pay stubs, I show proof. They call me arrogant. That's fine. They tell me to be humble. Tell you what, it takes more humility to listen to somebody and take their advice in trying to become successful. That's what true humility is. Because everything that I learned and that I speak about, I learned from somebody and I give them credit. Being union, you're guarding your meat. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. MEAT meat, money, energy, attention, and time. And right now, my friend, you are wasting 3 of those, my energy, attention, and time. But these people in the comment section are not wasting my time. That's why I'm still here.
Well, I'm glad you came in, Mr. By the Mile. I give you respect for coming in and voicing your opinion, but
Mm.
I think you're full of shit.
And look, Augustine,
You convinced me even more right now that you're full of shit.
I hope that you would, what's the word? I hope you make it on YouTube. I know you want to be a YouTuber. That'd be great. You know, it's nice making money, just, filming videos and
Yeah, it's
vlogging
kind
your
of like
experience.
being at
I mean,
home on
it's
workman's
fun.
comp,
It's
right?
fun. I
Yeah,
love
it's
doing
fun
the damn
getting
thing.
it's fun milking the system on workman's comp.
And
It's
those
still fun,
pull-ups
right?
that I did were done at JB Hunt over 3 years ago. Now, see, I was at Night
Dude, you're
Transportation
such a
for
mooch, bro. You're
4
such a
months.
worm, dude.
JB Hunt for
You're
8
such a
months.
worm. Look at
Melton
you, bro.
Truck
You're
Lines over the
deflecting.
road
You're such a
for a
worm.
year.
You're talking about
What have
everything
you done?
but the
You
title
haven't done
of
no
this live,
flatbed.
dude.
You
You are
haven't done
such a
you haven't done
fucking worm,
shit.
dude. You're
You
such a
haven't done
liar.
shit.
Dude,
You
you're
haven't done
deflecting.
shit. You
You're
haven't done
deflecting.
shit.
You're talking about everything but what we're talking about. What have we talked about with you here? Healthcare, union. You're anti-American. Oh, there's the back. The back. Oh, yeah, that was good for the camera. That was real good for the camera, dude.
If
You're
you say
talking
so.
about everything but what we're talking about in this chat. What the
Very
title of this
emotional.
video is. We're not talking about YouTube. We're not talking about
I
politics.
understand your
We're talking about
frustration. I
how you
understand your
look like you're
frustration.
full of
The
shit.
chat is very
And we're
against
all
you.
paying for it, dude. We're not talking about union jobs. Union jobs are
Dr.
fine. They're
Ramos.
good. Union jobs are better. We're talking, dude, you're deflecting.
Someone called you Dr. Ramos. That's funny.
Dude, you're deflecting. And people that deflect, dude, you might as well go and work for CNN. because that's all you're doing right now.
CNN.
You're full of
Wow.
shit, just like them, dude.
Wow.
So I think you verified what a lot of us have been thinking. Yeah, that you got some support in here, but you verified what I've been thinking. People like you are why insurance premiums go up, dude. You're full of shit. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't. Hold on, let me take that back. There might be something wrong with you. You look like you're fine.
Pick
You
one,
look
bro.
like you're full of shit.
You gotta pick one. You pick one. A man is straightforward. Think what you want to think. Voice your opinion. That's fine.
Okay, my opinion is this. There could be something wrong with you, but you look like you're full of shit. I don't believe it. But I could be wrong. But you look like you're full of shit. And you've like
Whoa, John
established
B
that
said.
thought
John B
even
said,
more
"Tell us
in his
about the."
life.
John B said, "Tell us about the 8 ball." What's he talking about? Mike said, "Hey, bro, you failed a pre-trip."
Me?
Oh, that's when you were calling, bro. Didn't you use the word redneck?
Yeah, I did.
So if you're offended by people using or saying beaner, I mean, we're both Mexican here.
I'm not offended by that. Who said that? I never said I was offended by that. When did I say I was offended by that?
It's just not something that you should be saying, bro. Like,
When did I say I was offended by that? You made that up out of nowhere.
if you're talking about
When did I say I was
how
offended
you're
by that?
how you're experiencing
When
racism,
did I say I was offended by that?
you're offended by racial slurs, are you not?
No, I'm not. I'm not offended by that shit. You're making shit up, dude.
You were calling white folks rednecks
Yeah, there are a lot of
without,
redneck truck drivers. Duh.
without being educated about how the term redneck came to be.
I don't give a fuck. There's
You
redneck
should.
truck drivers out there. I don't give two fucks.
Then
I
you're
don't.
anti-American, because the term redneck, I already made a video about
Hey,
this.
check it out,
About
homeboy. Soy Chicano. You could be an American all you want. I'm from Northern California. I'm from the East Bay, homeboy. You could be an
He's
American
getting
all you
mad.
want. You're fucking stupid, dude. You're full of shit. I don't give a
Good
fuck if you're
Lord.
American. You know what you are, dude? You look like you're full of shit. You look like you're taking money out of all of our paychecks by
Damn,
raising the
Ramos
cost
about
of
to sock
insurance
the
because you're
laptop.
over there on
He's
fucking,
offended. He
workman's
is.
comp. My shoulder is so fucked up.
Mr. By the Mile, your home for discussions based on my knowledge and experience in trucking, the red pill, and survival. Thank you guys for joining this live stream. Augustine,
You're a red
thank you
pillar?
for voicing your opinions. I
So
truly
you're a red
appreciate
pillar.
all this. And thank you very much. As a man, Oliver Gastelum, as a man, I respect this ABF guy. He sure knows how to act. Good form, old sport. Thank you, Oliver. I appreciate that. Guys, I would appreciate if, and something happened recently to my TikTok. Somebody was talking all kinds of crap. Someone actually threatened to grape my family. I'm not going to tell you who it was. I made the videos and then I took them down. It was probably one of the worst things that I've heard since I started content creation a few years ago. I had 3,900 followers on TikTok. Not much, I know. It got taken down. I'm now almost at 1,000. If I was a fraud, if I was a moron, not only would my own people not support me, but so would my union reps, my managers, and my subscribers. Tell me where in my 4 years of doing this that I've lost subscribers. I mean, every content creator loses subscribers. I've probably seen numbers go down maybe by 3 or 4 subscribers in the past because people get mad at the things that I say, and it's not to show off. If you don't have paper to back up your claims, if you're not showing people monetary proof, if you're not showing people the proof, how are they going to listen to you or believe you? People tell me to be humble, yet they're not willing to humble themselves to listen because, hold on. I show them things like this and they get pissed off. I mean, look at that, guys. Where else can you go and get, oh, dude, how do I flip the freaking camera around? Can you guys see that clearly?
Hey, everybody, go subscribe to Mr. By the Mile. Show his channel some love. Show his TikTok some love. And if you're subscribed to me, go subscribe to him. Go
I
show
mean,
him some love.
I want everybody to be able to get this. I mean, I show my name. I show everything. This is what I want for the American truck driver. I mean, look, So guys, I only worked half the year right up to July. But look at what they still continue to put into my pension, my health and welfare benefits. And you better believe as soon as I'm able to go back to work, I am going back to work. But this is what every truck driver that has put in the time and the effort, this is what they deserve, to be able to still get a total compensation of 114,000. And look, 12/31/2023. These are wages, paid time off benefits, health and welfare, pension. If you have more than a year or 2 years of experience, this is what you guys deserve. And we're not going to do this by you and me fighting about everything, Augustine. We're
Keep
both
going.
truck drivers. Well, you're not a truck driver anymore, but you should go back. You can still freaking make it. Unless you got something in your record that's holding you back from getting a job. Hey, I'll still be there. I'll try to get you a job at ABF or at
I don't,
UPS. I know a lot
dude.
of
I
people
just
or
got off
Cisco or
work.
wherever the hell else.
Did you hear what I said? I just got off work from a trucking job today. What the fuck are you
Oh,
talking about?
where are you driving at?
I got a local gig because I'm
That's
not
good.
collecting workman's comp scam. I'm not pulling the scam, dude. I'm not milking the
Okay.
system. That's why you're
All right.
deflecting. That's why you're talking about everything else. Keep going. Keep going.
Hey, how's the lot lizard doing? What the
Dude,
Ugh.
if you guys believe this bullshit, I'm sorry. The people in the chat who believe this bullshit, you're fucking dumb, dude. If you can't see that this guy is a fucking liar right in front of you, then yeah, please unsubscribe from me. Please. Go subscribe to him. Because you dumb motherfuckers belong over there with him, dude. If you support this kind of dumb bullshit. He's the reason why your insurance is going up. That's why he's deflecting. So all you motherfuckers in the chats that are supporting this bullshit, his lies, his deflection, get off my channel and go to his, because that's where you belong.
Brink, what is Brink twice procrastinators asking? Does D asterisk care less driving on my record? I gotta wait 3 years. Why
All right,
he
Mr.
count?
By the Mile, is there anything else you want to say about
Oh
this,
well,
about the
someone
topic?
just said that. No,
What?
I'm not. Of course, I'm not taking home my benefits, but it is the best healthcare in the world. If you want to see like wage that I took home, if that's what if that's what you're asking,
Mr. By the Mile, is
wages
there anything else you want to say about the topic before I kick you off the live stream? Because we're done
7
here. If you don't
months,
want to.
seven
All right.
7 months right
Mr. By
here.
the Mile going once. Mr. By the Mile going twice. Is there anything else you want to say on the topic before I kick you out? Because you're
You
full of
have a good
shit.
one, everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. Take care.
Bye. Get the fuck out of here. So full of shit, dude. Wow. Well, I got what I wanted. I got what I wanted. All you guys that support that bullshit, you guys are fucking stupid. People like that are the reason why more money is coming out of your paycheck. That's all I wanted to point out. That's all I wanted to point out. All of you guys that supported Mr. By the Mile, unsubscribe from me. Go over there, subscribe to him. Please. Please. I do not want you motherfuckers on my YouTube channel. Please. That's all that I ask. I think that's about it. The whole time, Mr. By the Mile, he was deflecting. He was talking about politics, the history of the word redneck. You know, oh, you're not a real American. The topic of this live stream is Mr. By the Mile lying about a work injury for insurance money? I don't know. Like I said, he could be telling the truth. He looks like he's full of shit. He does. Let me see what's going on. Insurance or workman's comp is from the company, not taxes, idiot. No, but dude, it's from insurance companies that the company works with that you pay into, and it goes up. That thing that gets taken out of your paycheck for your health care, it goes up. The insurance that you pay out of your check goes up because of people like him milking the system. He said it himself, he's been on workman's comp for 8 months collecting these benefits. You're paying for that. You're paying for that shit, dude. And if you guys are so fucking stupid, if you guys are that fucking dumb that you guys believe it, 2 things. You guys, absolutely, the people that really believe that shit to the point where you're gonna troll and shit. Number one, you're like you guys must really be offended by the things that I say. How I point out that truck drivers, I know where all this comes from. I'm pointing out the fact that truck drivers are not paid as they should. And the way that I say it, I don't say it all cushiony where I'm like, giving you a back rub. The way I say it hurts you guys' feelings because you guys are soft fucking beta males and you guys need someone to talk to you all smooth and soft and shit. And I don't do that. I talk to you like a man should fucking talk to you. I'm not on here trying to be hard. I'm telling you the fucking truth that you guys need to be paid more money and you're not going to be paid more money. That's why I'm looking to get out of this line of work because the money, it's just not here. For the amount of time you put into this job, the money is just not here. Truck drivers, what the average pay for a local truck driver is like 34 an hour. It needs to be at like 54 an hour for the amount of danger that we put up with on the job, for the amount of hours that we put up with. You guys are underpaid and you guys are going to continue to get underpaid. It's a declining, dying industry. And if that offends you, that's why you believed that bullshit. You guys really got mad at someone who's saying that you guys are getting paid shit and it's not right, to the point where you're going to defend someone who's milking workman's compensation that's raising your insurance. People that support that, you guys are fucking stupid. I didn't know how dumb some of you trolls are. I guess I learned tonight. I learned tonight that Mr. By the Mile, it seems like he definitely validated what I thought, that he's milking the system. If there was something wrong with him, he's milking it right now. He's fucking milking it. People do that shit all the fucking time, dude. And it comes out of your paycheck. You're the one that pays for that shit. So I'm glad he came on. I'm going to try to catch up with some of these comments. I know most of them are trolls. Making more per month than they did working 80 hours per paycheck. Milking workman's comp increases inflation. He could say about, he can't say about the third injury. Yeah, he didn't even want to talk about all of his injuries. He didn't even want, are you guys that fucking stupid? You guys are going to support that shit. He was deflecting the whole time. He kept like moving the conversation away from his shit to talk about a union and shit. I gave him the floor. I let him take over the show. That way you guys could see how full of shit he is. Someone who is full of shit, they deflect. If you guys don't know, that's what liars do. Liars deflect. They get away from the topic. They bring it somewhere else. That's what he was doing the entire time. And a lot of you guys were like, yeah, Mr. By the Mile, you guys are fucking retarded. If you're late, go back and watch it. Go back. He came on, Mr. By the Mile. I give you a lot of respect for coming on, but I think you definitely validated what I thought. I could be wrong. You could be in excruciating pain. You guys saw how he got up in the middle of the live? He put on a show for us, dude. Jesus, I really hope you guys aren't that fucking stupid. I just really hope you guys are. I mean, you guys aren't. I really hope you guys are not that fucking naive, dude. I gave him the floor. I gave him the floor. I let him talk his little heart out. And I let him deflect. I was asking him about his injuries. He didn't even want to talk about the third injury. I didn't know he had 3 injuries. You know how it goes? I guarantee you he fucking lied to us. He lied to us like he's probably lying to the insurance company, like he's probably lying to his job. That story he gave us is probably all bullshit, dude. He probably went off work, because, Mr. Supervisor Man, I hurt my shoulder moving that box into the trailer. I need to go on workman's comp for 5 days. I gotta go home. Goes home, right? Then he's at home. Oh, while I'm at it, now my back's hurting. I think that happened when I got off the forklift. Dude, I operated forklifts for years at a lumber yard, at Tesla, at construction sites. If you guys are getting hurt jumping off the forklift, yeah, maybe you guys should go to the gym or something. Or maybe you guys too are just full of shit. Maybe you guys are trying to go home for the day. Be a man, dude. Who the fuck's getting injured hopping off of a forklift, dude? Come on, dude. Grow. Be real. Be real. Are men that weak today? God damn, dude. Jesus Christ. You have room temperature IQ. You do. Look at your name. Your mom. I can't even take someone like that serious, right? 5 days. That's supposed to be sick time, bro. He kept deflecting to red pill talking points. Yeah, dude, he's a red pillar. What are the red pillars doing on YouTube right now? They're taking L's, dude. They're taking L's. They're getting demonetized. They're getting deplatformed. They're getting sent to Rumble, dude. And you got a lot of. I don't. Let's see. Not all of you guys believed it, right? Some of you guys are smart. Well, but while he was on, it must have been his fanboys that came over from his channel that were supporting him or some shit. Because that was fucking crazy. That was nuts, dude. Oh, man. Would we rather be married to the truck or the forklift? RP means he got no wife or girls. Having a house means nothing when I have to wax his ham. Look, yeah, red pillars are cringy. A lot of them are stupid. A lot of them are liars. They're full of shit. And he came on this show and he was deflecting. In the beginning, I give him his respect. He gave us his story, right? His story, which is probably full of shit. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. He looks like a liar. He could be in pain because he's right. I'm not in his body. I can't feel what he's like supposedly going through. But he doesn't look like someone who's in pain. He looks like someone who's milking the fucking system. And the fact that he's a red pillar isn't fucking helping convince me. Come on, dude. Jesus Christ. And a lot of you guys bought that bullshit. Are you guys that fucking dumb? Jesus Christ, dude. That was crazy. My mom was also a union worker who stroked and pressed during those days for what Teamsters have now. She tore a ligament in an accident and still went to work. You see what I mean? Tate. Jesus Christ. This is what happens when a live stream really pops off, huh? He did help my live stream. I'm not going to lie. Homeboy helped my live stream a lot because it's popping off right now. Tate is a scam, dude. I fuck with most of the things he says, but damn, they are all liars and scammers. Mr. By the Mile. He literally came on here and said RP. He said red pill. And a lot of you guys like believed his brand of bullshit. You oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ. This was a red pill moment for me. I got red pill. I just, I got red pilled right now on how dumb some of you motherfuckers are. So yeah, I had a red pill moment tonight. I didn't know a lot of you guys were this fucking stupid. Jesus Christ, dude. Look, I'm trying to help you guys, right? This guy is milking workman's comp. I got to get off here in like 10 minutes. I got bedtime. I got to get up early in the morning for work. Bring him back, Mr. By the Mile. Go see your boyfriend, Mr. By the Mile, at his channel. Everybody go subscribe to Mr. By the Mile. I'm still going to give his channel love. Go check him out. A lot of you guys, I guess, are fans of Red Pill people. If you guys like that, then go subscribe over there. And you can unsubscribe from me while you're at it because I am not a red pill dweeb. I'm not a red pill dork. I'm not a red pill liar. I'm not a red pill scammer. I'm not a red pill fraudster. I'm not full of shit like him. Or yeah, dude, he looks like he's full of shit. All right. And if you're and if you eat that brand of bullshit cereal, go eat it over there at Mr. By the Mile, dude. Because we're not about that shit over here. We fucking get up and go to work every day right here. And yeah, I'm looking to get out of trucking, but I'm looking for other jobs. I'm working a job right now. I got interviews lined up. Dude, if I were to go on workman's comp, I would have to like severely break my leg or like severely break my arm to where like I'm in serious fucking pain. And you guys would see me in a cast and shit. He's milking it. Yes, I saw that he had a scar right here. And at the end of the day, guys, unless if you're his old lady, that could have happened in high school. He could have used that to his advantage. Are you guys that fucking dumb? He could have fell on the playground or had an accident years ago. And that's his proof right there. He's red pill, dude. If you guys trust red pill YouTubers, then you guys are fucking dumb, dude. If you guys trust them. Jesus Christ. You still in the day cab? Yeah, I'm in the day cab. I was in the bobtail today. Ramos have a beer. Augustine, you should give this much effort at night transport. Ramos, have a beer. You may need it tonight. I'm not an alcoholic. You have a beer. Don't go retail. You make $2K a month only. I see a lot of salty pro steering wheel holders in here. Jose Perez, you're one of his girls. Go over there. Go subscribe to Mr. By the Mile. You must be like an Andrew Tate. You must be a Tater Tot fan, right? Go over there. Go with your boyfriend, dude. Get up out of here. This is a real man channel right here. All right, we're never gonna promote red pill bullshit over here. Never. A few years ago, I fell into that rabbit hole, but then I woke up and realized how fucking stupid and how dumb it was. You know what I mean? We're never gonna promote that shit over here. It's fucking dumb. The people that promote red pill bullshit, what do? They're usually running scams. They're usually running fucking scams. Like Andrew Tate. Who else? Like all the rest of these red pillars. They're usually running fucking scams, selling you scam courses, and doing dumb shit like promoting fucking workman's comp. Go on workman's comp. I hurt my shoulder. Workman's comp. Get the fuck out of here, dude. He looks like he's full of shit. And you guys are buying it. I didn't know you guys were that fucking stupid. I really didn't know that a lot of you guys were that fucking dumb on this channel. Dude, that's like that's almost like I just found out I got a virus on my computer with stupid motherfuckers like that, dude. Jesus Christ, man. You guys really need some help. All red pill do is try to sell you weenus pills. Looking fresh and fit. Yeah, dude. Mr. By the Mile is definitely looking fresh and fit with that workman's comp. Jesus Christ. This guy's trolling on us. No, dude, I'm giving you guys a red pill. I'm letting a lot of you guys know who supported that bullshit, who supported someone who came on here and was deflecting the whole time. Someone who was talking about, dude, you saw how many topics he ran through? He ran through everything and didn't even want to talk about his third injury. I didn't even know he had 3 injuries. I didn't even know that. He got injured putting a box into a trailer. That's your red pill guy right there? Fuck. Talk about a beta male, dude. Jesus Christ. Talk about a liar. Talk about someone who's full of shit, dude. Yeah, and you guys are like, yeah, go, Mr. By the Mile, you go. I gave him the floor so he could expose himself. I didn't know you guys were this fucking stupid. I really didn't know you guys were this fucking dumb. Not everyone, but the people that are like, Jesus Christ, I didn't know this about you guys. You don't deserve your love. Then why you bring it? Ramos, low key a troll. Dude, you guys are a troll. You guys are fucking stupid. You guys that support Mr. By the Mile, you guys are fucking idiots, dude. You guys that support that shit, please unsubscribe from my channel. I'm begging you, do it. What is there, like 100? It was like 100 something people in here. Seems like half of you guys are supporting him. I better see at least 50 people off my subs tomorrow, and he better have shit. Give him a whole 10,000 extra subs over there, right? Incels, exit this room. Incels, go to Mr. By the Miles channel. If you are a red pill loser, then you don't belong over here. Mr. By the Workman's Comp. Yeah, dude, this is fucking crazy. Dude is so self-conscious and insecure. Oh, that's your by the mom. Yeah, your mom. Yeah, you see, incels like your mom. Only an incel would come online and make a username like your mom and support a fucking idiot like Mr. By the Mile, who would come onto a show where I gave him the floor and he exposes himself. He couldn't help but expose himself for how much of a liar he comes off as. He could be telling the truth. There's a 1% chance that he could be telling the truth. But the other 99%, he looks like he's full of shit. And you guys fell for it. Damn, I didn't know you guys were this fucking stupid. Northern versus Southern California. Oh no, this isn't that. This isn't that. He doesn't deserve to represent Southern California because Southern California is saucy. Southern California has like some real goons. Southern California has real men. Southern California has stand-up dudes from Southern California. I got a lot of respect for Southern California. Mr. By the Mile is a red pill loser. He is a liar, and he exposed himself right here on this live stream. So he doesn't deserve to rep Southern California. He deserves to represent the incels in this chat that support him. That's what he deserves. This is not North versus South. This isn't that. This isn't that at all. Mr. By the Mile couldn't even respond when I got him about the same stuff. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? He couldn't even respond. Dude. He has a crush on Mr. By the Mile. You do. You're an incel, dude. I guess a lot of truck drivers are incels. It makes sense because look at the job. The job is really isolating. And what do incels like to do? They like to isolate in their room and play video games and watch Andrew Tate videos and talk shit about women, right? Look, when I was down bad at one point, I fell down that rabbit hole. It was before Andrew Tate. But then I woke up and I kicked myself in the ass and I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? This is stupid. Why are you even indulging in this bullshit? So, dude, to promote that shit over here, Jesus Christ. Now look, dude, I don't regret doing this live stream. The only thing I regret is now I'm probably forever flooded with incels on here. It's like a virus from YouTube. Ugh, man, dude. Crazy. I have never lived in California, but it is beautiful right next to the mountains. Augustine, you live with your mom at 30. I wish I lived with your mom, right? Go drink some more beer. Mystery injury. Yeah. No, these aren't my fans that I'm attacking. These are a bunch of incels. These are a bunch of incels, dude. And you know what? They might be my fans. Trolls, incels, a lot of them are sus. A lot of them are in the closet. They probably come on my channel and they got a crush on me or whatever. Look, incels, I don't swing that way. I'll never swing that way. It'll never happen. I love women. I love Latinas. That's what I like. I like thick, big booty black girls. I like thick, big booty Latinas. White girls, they're all right. They're not really my cup of tea, but I would definitely bang Cameron Diaz back in the day when she played in The Mask. I don't. Yeah, no. If you incels are like that, then I guess that's why when Mister By the Mile came in here, you guys got all wet, dude. This is fucking crazy. So yeah, Mister By the Mile, thank you for coming on this channel and exposing yourself and exposing that. I guess I have a lot of incels that follow me. I don't know what that's about because I've never promoted red pill bullshit on here, but I guess they must be all over YouTube for this to happen. Look, here's one of his girls right here. Mr. By the Mile won your little argument. Sound like a little bitch, dude. You do. Dude, red pill ain't my thing, and I sure as the hell don't listen to red pill for relationship advice. Dude, you came on the live stream and you said red pill. You said you're RP. You did, dude. Unless if that stands for like something else. I don't know, dude. But no, dude, you are red pill. What the fuck are you talking about? Coach Greg Adams is a red pill YouTuber. He's a manosphere YouTuber. You said RP and you said me. You said shout out Coach Greg Adams. You're a fucking incel, dude. Even if you're married, you're a fucking incel. You're a red pill YouTuber. And you came on here and you exposed yourself on how full of shit red pill has good talking points, but too many of them are salty. Jesus Christ. You guys get kicked out of every 18 immigrant moms, including mine. Augustine, go to bed. Struggling content is the most addicting on YouTube. Red pill stands for reptile prostate. I pull facts that make sense for me, Augustine. That's why you're a red pillar. That's why you came on the show and exposed yourself for the liar that you are. And I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. So thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Thank you, Mr. By the Mile, for stopping by. Even though you're a liar, even though, look, let me take that back. There's a 1% chance that you actually are still hurt and you're not milking the system and you're really in severe pain. There's that 1% chance that I could be wrong. And I'll accept that, right? I will accept that. But the other 99% of the pie, you look like you're full of shit. You look like a liar. And with that being said, I do have respect for you for coming on the show and deflecting and validating what I thought. That I think you're just lying about this shit and you're milking workman's comp and you're making our insurance go up and you're just lazy. You're at the house. If that's the case, then you're fucking lazy. You're at the house. And it makes sense because you're a red pillar. A lot of these red pill guys, all of them are so full of shit. They have no idea about the shit they talk about. They've never been successful with women. That's why they're red pillars. And you came on here, and the whole time you were on here, Mr. By the Mile, you deflected, you were avoiding the topic, you were running away from the topic like it was like it was a thorn in your ass. You were running away from the topic the whole time. You were deflecting, and I gave you the floor to expose yourself. And it looks like you did, but there's that 1% chance that you're hurt. That, oh, my shoulder hurts. I gotta go home and make red pill content and watch Andrew Tate. But my shoulder hurts. I need workman's comp because I'm a red pillar. And with that being said, thank you everyone for stopping by, and peace out. I actually got to get up and go to work tomorrow, right? Because I don't have workman's compensation. Peace out.